Hi. So my story is about last month when Story Slam got canceled. So we just had a normal night. We went to Selena's over there for dinner. And little did I know that later that night I would save somebody's life. And so we had a nice dinner. We went back to Steve's apartment and went to bed. At about 2:30 in the morning, I dreamed that I heard someone calling the name Bo over and over again. Just, Bo! Bo! And I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I woke up, because that's what you do. And the screaming or yelling continued. And I thought, what is going on? Like, who is Bo? Who's calling for Bo? And I thought, so you're kind of half asleep, and as you're waking up, you're like, so what's going on? And I figured out, okay, so there's somebody outside the apartment. They seem to be like maybe locked out in the apartment, I don't know, calling for Bo, who must be somebody who lives there, right? And eventually, as I'm kind of lying there half asleep, the shouting kind of dies down, almost like a whimper, and I think, well, this doesn't sound good. So I kind of get up out of bed and I say to Christine, because I'm heroic, we need to go down and see what's going on. So put on clothes, go downstairs, and this girl is in the backyard, just lying there in the grass, dead to the world. And it's a cold night, it's like 40 degrees. This is again last month, now it's 80. So we get her kind of up and away, and she doesn't know her name. She's obviously pretty drunk, and we identify her based on the contents of her purse and find some keys that may or may not go to her door. So she's kind of up on her feet, just drunk, no idea. Christine's like trying keys. I've got the girl propped up, and she goes, "Come here, give me a kiss." I'm like, no, we're fine, we're okay. Just get you inside and warm. And so we're having kind of a conversation with her. She's got her cell phone. She's kind of going through her cell phone. We're like, is there anybody you can call? She said something about calling her little man. We don't know what that means. And then I said, can he come get you? No. Some child, I guess. Hopefully not hers. So eventually we say, if we can't get you in your apartment, we're going to have to call the police because her ID isn't even for that address. So I call 911, the cops show up, and they're like, do you have a plan? What were you going to do tonight? And she had no clue what was going on. So finally the cops say, okay, you guys can go home. We go home, go to bed. Don't know what happened to her. I've seen her outside a couple of times, so I guess she's okay. I don't know if she ended up going to the drunk tank or whatever. But I guess the moral of it is hypothermia happens especially to drunk people. There's kind of a risk factor there. And just be aware of your surroundings, because even in the middle of the night, waking up from a dream, you can end up obviously saving somebody's life. So just wait.